Hello, today I'll be doing a product market analysis of chocolate company. I selected an advert from Arnott's Tim Tam Biscuit Chocolate. The Tim Tam biscuits have been a favorite over 50 years for most Australians who have connected and loved the brand. The company celebrates the milestones of the success having produced in the large scale. The company has introduced Tim Tam Jars, which is a decadent sweet and a salty treat with a crispy layer of jars sandwiching velvety Tim Tam cream center, all covered in smooth Tim Tam chocolate. Under overview and background of Tim Tam, the biscuit was created by Ian Norris. He discovered it in 1958 while taking a world trip searching for inspiration for new products. He found the penguin biscuit while traveling in Britain and tried to make it better in 1960. In 1964, Tim Tam came into market. The name Tim Tam came from existence through its founder, Ross Arnott, having previously attended the 1958 Kentucky and felt that the name of the winning horse was choice for the new discovered brand of the chocolate. In 2008, Arnott's sister company, Pepperidge Farm, started importing Tim Tam to the United States of America. Under the consumer buying process, the buying decision process is a process used by consumers in relation to the market transaction before, during, and after the purchase of the product. Under consumer buying decision process, it comprises of 5 components, which number one include need recognition. This is the first step in the consumer buying decision process. Here, a buyer recognizes a need or realizes that a product they require is missing. Through internal and external stimuli, they may recognize this need. Internal stimuli include, for instances, dust and hunger. This happens when a consumer discovers a need that must be met. Under information search, in this stage, consumer seeks relative information that will assist in evaluation and identifying alternatives before the final purchase decision is made. Once they have attention for chocolate, they will definitely want to search more information on different brands of chocolate. Under evaluation of alternatives, this is the stage where the consumer inserts sense and they are evoked to assist in the decision-making process. Here, a chocolate consumer describes the importance of every alternative to show how well it meets their goal. During this time, consumers have to compare options in order to make the best choice, like the pros and cons of every alternative. Under purchasing decision, at this point, the consumer is able to differentiate between the different products available. Now the consumer takes a buying action since they have decided what they want and where to buy and is ready to spend their money in purchasing the product. Under the last one is post-purchase evaluation. This is simply a way that a buyer feels and acts after purchasing the chocolate. Basically, this is a reflection of the recent purchases. In such a manner, the evaluation begins when the consumer has purchased the product and it lasts through the end of the return period. Under category of decision and level of involvement, within a market, there are different decisions to make by a consumer which requires a level of involvement in regarding to the purchase of the product to make. The following are categories of decision and level of involvement a consumer needs to follow. Under number one, we have nominal decision. These are mostly made about low-cost products, which include frequent purchase from a familiar brand or buying that need low involvement. For example, Tim Tam chocolate. If you have been a customer for a very long period of time, you will need to spend much time researching other different brands unless you have encountered a problem with your Tim Tam chocolate. Under limited decision, this involves mid-cost products and semi-frequent purchases or familiar purchases from other products. Consumer makes a decision to purchase products that he or she is familiar with. Under extended decision, consumer needs extended decision thoughts and such efforts because extended decision are made on higher cost products and infrequent purchases that calls for a lot of involvement, mostly because they are unfamiliar products in the market. In this case, consumer tries to enjoy extreme benefit from the purchase of the product. Situational environment, this type of involvement often happens when the consumer relates with the relevance of a product in the short term, which might be temporary in nature. In this scenario, the involvement might go unnoticed as soon as the purchase is completed. Recommendation: I recommend that the offers of a range of flavors, that is triple choc, salted caramel, bonnie, dark choc, raspberry, and the dark choc mint. The company should feature on a wider range of flavors by researching more into what taste their customers would recommend. The company might also want to consider adding other nutritional ingredients which will help reach out to many clients or customers in regards to the introduction of new team term that suit their needs health wise. When making reflection, these tasks require market analysis to be completed on the selected social media advertisement of particularly company's products. Having had the experience of conducting this analysis has made me observe and understand how business can use marketing theory which to help me in a positive